You know what else I want to look at? I want to take a look at this really quick. Battlefield 42 got an update.
I'm Alexia Christophe from the Battlefield 2042 development team. We hope you enjoyed Season 1 Zero Hour. Whether you've been darting across the sky as Sundance,
Season 1?
battling it out in tight, close-quarters combat within the command center, or getting to grips with
This doesn't really seem that high def, you know?
We've loved
video.
hearing about the fun you've had with the new content. And now, Season 2 is almost here. We'll be revealing it later this month, but in today's development update, we want to talk about what we're focusing on over the next few months and beyond for Battlefield 2042. As we did
So it's not even...
before Season 1, today we're going to
They're telling you what they're going to do. They haven't done it yet, though. I see. Okay.
Experiences and modes and new content. So let's start with core gameplay. And with a big
Don't tell me about what you gonna do. Tell me what you've done.
we put together a team
I didn't buy this game. Give me a reason to buy it, you know?
About the future for specialists and the class system. The arrival of
Mexico,
specialists in Battlefield
France.
2042 has been polarizing.
I don't give a fuck.
So in Season 3, we'll be moving specialists into the classic and familiar Battlefield class system.
Uh,
Traits available to all specialists within a given
so they
class.
made a decision. People didn't like it. So they changed it. That's literally modern game development. This seems to be happening all the time now for some reason. Same thing with Halo, right? Halo did a thing, people didn't like it, it changed. I don't remember what it was exactly. Man, what was the Halo thing? Didn't Halo do some shit that like people just really dislike and then they had to like change it again? Or am I just talking out of my ass, huh?
With existing open gadgets and throwables split between classes to fit their role.
I know these guys, they took out the scoreboards and then they had to put it back in again because everyone thought it was stupid, and it was really stupid.
This breakdown.
The shooter, what else are you gonna look forward to but the fucking scoreboard? What else is there?
2042, but this evolution connecting them to the class system is one we know many of you have asked for. This is a significant change from us development-wise, which is why we're taking the time to get it right. And so, we'll bring it during Season 3. You also feel our specialists are too pristine, and their tones and quips make it difficult to become immersed in the game's world. We've already...
What did she say?
And so, we'll bring it during Season 3. You also feel our specialists are too pristine, and
You also feel. We don't feel this way. You feel this way.
their tones and quips make it difficult to become immersed in the game's world. We've already brought you visual updates, and in Season 2 and 3, you're going to see more of those, along with voice updates, body posture, and facial expression changes for our specialists. Starting with the launch of Season 2, we will be introducing Vault Weapons, a wide collection of portal weaponry that will become available over time in All-Out Warfare, unlocked through a new content unlock feature, Assignments. We'll start with 2 Vault Weapons, Battlefield 3's M16A3 Assault Rifle and the M60E4 LMG. These will be available at the start of Season 2, along with the
And when it came out, it was just this one gun that everyone used, the PP something.
And we'll be continuing to add more Vault Weapons in future seasons for Battlefield 2042 as well. Ahead of Season 1, we talked to you about our intention to evolve our existing maps from launch, based on the problems we've heard you've been having with them. You will have all experienced the updated version of Kaleidoscope that arrived in Season 1, but there's more.
I find this so funny because
Continuing to prioritize the maps that need this overhaul the most.
they're continually saying that you find this to be a problem. They're not saying this was a problem with the game. They're saying it's a problem you were having, and I find that to be very funny.
Ahead of Season 1, we talked to you about our intention to evolve our existing maps from launch, based on the problems we've heard you've been having with them.
Yeah, see, the problems you've been having with them, it's not that they were problematic, that, you know, it's just open giant fields and you fucking run for miles. That's not a problem at all.
Experience the updated version
We intended for a game to just not be well designed.
Kaleidoscope that arrived in Season 1, but there's more to come.
Just admit, like, okay, you guys tried something and it's cool in some ways, but it just didn't work. Like, it's okay, you know?
To prioritize the maps that need this
Somebody has to make a mistake for others to learn to not make those mistakes.
the most for both conquest.
There's no shame in it,
So
despite
in September,
anything
as
anyone
part of
might
Season
say.
2, you'll get to play on the updated version of Renewal that we showed you in our last development update, but also a reworked version of Orbital. Renewal is coming in September, followed by Orbital in October. Let's take a look at how both maps are shaping up.
With Renewal, the team have worked to improve the tempo across the map by narrowing the battlefield to focus the lanes of combat and providing significantly refreshed experiences on the flags by adding plenty of cover and destructible assets that help to increase the intensity whether you're on the attack or defend. Moving between the points, you'll have far greater access to cover.
Look how fucking barren this shit is, dude.
Moving between the points, you'll have far
Look at this.
greater access to cover.
There's nothing there.
To the
I mean, they just had a bunch of rocks.
Natural
I
protection.
don't know how much that's gonna help.
Placements throughout the map to give you plenty of options when moving from cover to cover. Following Renewals update, we're set to deliver a second refreshed map in Season 2, with Orbital next in line to receive updates.
I know I sound mad. I'm not actually mad. I don't play the game. I don't really give a shit.
42 maps, and with plenty of learnings taken from the work we've done across Battlefield since we launched, there's plenty of improvements we can bring to this one. To start, we've tightened up the spawns, shifting the HQ.
Matter of fact, I wanna like it. You know why?
To help make sure
Because if I like something, I can have fun with it. I want to have fun with it.
As capture points, we've added a new
I don't want to just complain for the sake of complaining, you know? Hope it doesn't come across that way, because it's not really the case.
On the refinery side, we've worked to improve cover across the area, changing up the sight lines to improve the infantry experience, and adding
I remember this map, like, very well.
Who move to make the attack. Connecting refinery to the rest of the map, changing up the sight lines to improve the infantry experience, to improve cover across the area, in the crawlaway and refinery. On the refinery side, we've worked to improve cover across the area.
It's not a big difference.
On the refinery side, we've worked to improve cover across the.
I mean, it's still good.
Changing up the sight lines to improve.
Like, at this point, I don't know if any change is a good change.
To slow down vehicles who move to make the attack. Connecting refinery to the rest of the map.
But I think if you really want to go by what people were saying, oh, well, if you really want to do what people want you to do, then what people wanted were smaller maps, I think.
Rest of the map, the tunnel has had an overhaul.
I think.
Featuring all new cover.
Again, I don't play this.
Ways out and into the battlefield. Cover around D1 and
I played the shit ton of the beta though.
Helping to keep the intensity high at these two infantry heavy flags, with adjustments
or at launch.
Nearby terrain, helping to make sure that you can attack these flags from more angles than before. But our main focus for the map has been helping to improve cover and combat across the crawlaway, with a lot more cover added and better opportunity to attack both across and up and down between the B and E flags.
We are committed to continuing to bring further launch map.
Like, I just remember those areas were just like anyone would go there, just bam, sniped, you know? People just shoot at each other from thousands of miles away because there's nothing in between you guys to get closer personal, you know? All firefights happen at like a ridiculous long distance. Or there was some asshole that would just somehow end up behind you and kill you. That'd be the only way. It's not their fault, I guess, but some people are just very sneaky.
Arriving with Season 2. It's perfect for infantry-focused gameplay. With a smaller overall layout, it's gonna be intense. The reveal of Season 2 is just around the corner. We're always looking at ways to enhance, improve, and evolve the Battlefield 2042 experience for our players, and we know new content is a key part of that. When Season 2 arrives, you'll get to battle across the new map we teased earlier, step into the boots of a new specialist, experience new hardware, a new battle pass, more in Portal, and new ways to play. Our teams are continuing to work on Season 3 and beyond, and it's really important to us that we can continue to keep the community playing together in new and exciting ways. Future seasons will have a similar amount of content, so we can focus on the quality of what we're giving you, which we hope you saw in Season 1. We can assure you the Battlefield will continue to evolve and grow. And that's it for our latest
We'll see, won't we?
On behalf of all the teams continuing to work on Battlefield 2042, thank you for sticking with us.
I didn't.
See you on the battlefield.
You won't. I wasn't impressed, really. So let's see. Core gameplay changes, apparently. They updated all the maps, which is good for them. You know what? I'll give them this. Even though they're not really taking... I guess this is them taking responsibility. Even though they're saying it's... You know, you didn't like it. We heard your feedback. It's your feedback. It's not the problem with the game. And stuff like that. Because look, if the game is fun, people are gonna play it. Right? That's usually how it goes. If a game is fun, people are gonna play it. And people played this. It's just there was nothing for them to stay around for. So... You know, if you're adding new maps and new guns, sure, people will probably return for stuff like that, especially a game like this, you know? People would do it just to cover it, you know, just for shits and giggles. You got new modes? Okay. Oh yeah, they brought back the specialists, right?
and the class
People
system.
wanted that. Because I guess it makes sense, because there was no real reason for you to pick a class.
A team to analyze the feedback received, and we're now ready to talk about the future for specialists and the class system. The arrival of specialists in Battlefield 2042 has been polarizing. We have heard you. Start.
Yeah, I don't care really. You've lost me. Too little too late.